Hello everyone, welcome back to Fury Time channel. Francis Ngannou vs Anthony Joshua fight in Riyadh gets a Street Fighter style trailer. March 8 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia is the place where Francis Ngannou will attempt to continue his meteoric rise to the top as he fights against Anthony Joshua. And even that is known as a knockout house just got the Street Fighter video game treatment with a spectacular trailer. The Riyadh live sports event organizers don't care about how much money they spend on these videos, as long as they are top-notch. We are only 10 days away from knowing just how good Francis Ngannou truly is inside the ring. His performance against Tyson Fury put the entire heavyweight division on notice. Anthony Joshua is not taking this lightly and he remains prepared to fight at all times. Does Francis Ngannou have a chance against Anthony Joshua? Doubts against Francis Ngannou for this fight are only natural. He thought an overconfident Tyson Fury who did not prepare himself for that fight. For pro boxers, there is general preconception that any MMA fighter will struggle against them inside the ring, just as much as they would struggle against any pro MMA athlete inside an octagon. But Joshua got to see how Francis Ngannou can be the exception to the rule. He didn't just respond well to the Tyson Fury challenge, but he knocked the Gypsy King down in the early rounds of their fight. Joshua is not willing to let that happen to him, but there is no way of knowing how this fight will progress. Trainer Robert Garcia has tipped Anthony Joshua to defeat Francis Ngannou when they fight in Saudi Arabia in less than 2 weeks. Garcia worked with AJ. But despite the changes in coaching personnel, Garcia's state activity for Joshua was key, and the 3 fights last year against Jermaine Franklin, Robert Helenius and Otto Walin has allowed Joshua to improve his activity as the former heavyweight champion looks towards Ngannou on Friday, March 8. Ngannou's only pro boxing fight saw him lose a close points decision to current WBC heavyweight champion last October, also in Saudi Arabia. But his performance has caused many to believe that the former UFC heavyweight champion is a real factor in the heavyweight division, with the WBC ranking him number 10 after the defeat. However, Garcia felt that what happened between Tyson Fury and Ngannou was down to what Fury did not do rather than anything that Ngannou did. I think Ngannou had a great performance because Tyson Fury, I don't know, he trained 1 single day for that fight, offered Garcia. I think Fury, thought it was going to be a walk in the park. And it came to be that Francis rose in great shape and was hungry to prove everybody wrong, and he did. But I think it was more because Fury was just not in shape, did not train, and was not ready. Having worked closely with Joshua, Garcia does not think Joshua will make the same mistakes. Joshua has eyes on a future fight with Tyson Fury, even though Tyson Fury is tied into 2 bouts. Joshua is 34 years old and won gold at the London Olympics in 2012. He stays in shape between fights and keeps working. I think Anthony Joshua is always in shape, Garcia said. Anthony is a very dedicated fighter. I think Anthony will knock Francis out. Garcia said it was not just the fact that Joshua stayed ready that was going in his favor, but his recent activity, having fought in April, August, December and now again in early March. After the fight we had with him, myself and Rudy Hernandez told him and his team, keep him busy, stay busy because that's what a fighter needs, recalled Garcia. That's what someone like Anthony Joshua needed. Him fighting once a year was wrong for them, so we talked about keeping him busy. And even though it's not with me, I'm happy they kept busy last year. 3 times last year and he's got a fight coming up soon, so they are keeping him busy and that's the best thing they could have done, Robert Garcia said. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.